Welcome to Desk Jockeys, and thank you for allowing us to be a part of your company's future. This video will walk you through the basics of getting started with the application. In order to utilize the full capabilities of the Desk Jockeys application, there are a few items you will need to gather prior to logging in for the first time. A full list of these items, including their descriptions, can be found in the Getting Started guide you received after sign-up. A brief summary of these items is as follows. You will need 2 years of historical financial statements, including the income statement, balance sheet, and cash flow statement, any loan documentation your business may have, your company logo, up to 3 company images, and a brief overview of your company, including company history. This will be used for the About Us section. To log in, click the Login button on the top right-hand corner of the Desk Jockeys website. Enter the username and password you selected during the sign-up process, and click Login to log into the application. After logging into the application, you will be asked to choose a scenario. The 3 choices are likely, moderate, and aggressive. The likely scenario is a more conservative scenario, while the moderate scenario is a less conservative scenario. The aggressive scenario would be regarded as a stretch scenario. Please read the disclaimer in the Getting Started guide, as well as our terms and conditions for more information regarding the various scenarios. We recommend starting with the likely scenario. Select a scenario by clicking the Create button. Upon selecting a scenario, you will be entered into the application. On the left-hand side, you will see a navigation menu, including the dashboard, company introduction, the 3 financial statements, debt schedule, sources and uses of cash, ratio analysis, as well as the Tracking to Actual section. On the toolbar, you will see the Learning Center, which has video tutorials and user guides, the Export button, which creates the one-click PDF report, Save, Scenario, which allows you to choose and change between scenarios, Dashboard, which is the visual representation of the financial statements, Help, and Sign Out. The first thing to do once logged into the application would be to post your company's logo. Click the Select Image button to pull up a window to select your logo. Next, post your 3 company images. Do this by clicking Select Image and choosing each image from the pop-up window. Remember to click Save. We will now move on to populating the basic information of your company. Start with the company name, add the company website, as well as corporate structure. Then choose an industry from the drop-down menu. We've made every effort to include most industries, but if yours is not on the list, please feel free to reach out to us. Next, populate the address-specific information for your company. Choose the state and country. This information will be used to populate the Google map on the right-hand side. Remember to click Save. Populate the About Us section next. Include items such as a brief history of your company, core competencies, or any other pertinent business information that you'd like to include in your PDF report. This section will cover more specific information related to your business. If your company has a loan, select Yes from the drop-down menu. Populate the loan inception date or start date. Populate the original loan amount, as well as the interest rate. Then populate the period of the loan or term of the loan in years. If your company does not have any debt, enter $1 into the How much was initially borrowed field. The reason for this is to allow the model to calculate. If that field is left blank, the model will not calculate correctly. The last section to populate is the model start date. This is the historical date that the model will start calculating from. If your two historical years are 2011 and 2012, the 2011 year will be the model start date. Enter 1/1/2011 for that start date. You are now ready to move on to populating the financial statements within the application. If you have any issues getting started with the application, please reach out to us. And thank you again.